I was roped into becoming a trustee of a community foundation. The initial assessment was that I would write a big check. And the second question was, can we get the Asian community to engage a bit more? I'm just going to take 3 minutes, and I want to talk about legacy, I want to talk about structure, and I want to talk about the way forward. The legacy is the British Asian community has been generous in supporting structures within their own communities for a long, long time. CSR was somewhat imported from America and made sexy by corporates. If you want to see corporate goodwill, you come to Leicester and I'll show you Mr. Ali giving credit, Mr. Singh giving credit in council areas, and if people can't pay, they write the debts off. It is as practical as that. I want to talk about the structure. I hope I didn't run into Lib Dem electioneering up here. I don't mind, I've got Lib Dems in the family as well. But it is not about particular communities, it's about structures. I admire Baroness Prashar, the structure the Muslim community have for collecting income, collecting interest, and distributing in the community. Other communities don't have the infrastructure. Let me give you an example. When we had the earthquake in India about 12 years ago, my local commercial station raised £150,000 by donations on air. They sat on the fund for 11 years because they couldn't decide. They didn't have the structure to do anything about it. My last point in terms of way forward, what we have done with Leicestershire Asian Business Association is set up a trust with the local community foundation, and the beneficiaries are not the British Asian community. It is the indigenous community living in council estates, living in deprived areas, because we firmly believe that if we are proud citizens of this country, that we need to put something back, and it doesn't have to be on a sexy, glamorous basis resulting awards. I have men and women in my community in Leicester who write checks for £150,000, £200,000 to give to local charities, but they don't want any press releases, they don't want anything back from the society. And we've set up a fund precisely to put something back in the indigenous community. That's not to say that we don't support our own community as well. We have built enough mosques and temples and gurudwaras. We have built enough schools on the subcontinent and Africa, but there is economic deprivation in this country as well. And that's the reason we've set up our own trust with the local community foundation. Thank you.